Well, the entire album is filled with great songs, and I'm just curious, do you remember what the first song ever was as a child that grabbed your attention and made you think, music, this is something that I would like to do?
You know, Michael, I'm not positive. How old is Go Away Little Girl by Steve Lawrence?
I believe that's 1962.
Okay, that's one of the earliest ones I remember. I might have been 6 years old, but I also heard Fever. I guess it was Peggy Lee's version pretty early on. I don't think I would have been familiar with the little Willie John version. That might have been before I was born. I was born in 54. Those are a couple that come to mind.
What got you to pick up the guitar?
Mr. Tambourine Man, really. The Beatles, they got everybody's attention. I was liking it and listening to them. But when the Byrds came out not long after that with Mr. Tambourine Man, it was a done deal. And I guess you'd say there was something about the fact that that was folk rock, not just rock and roll or Mersey beat or pop. It was folk rock. And it's been an obsession with me ever since.
Well, let's take this time machine not to the year 1962 when Go Away Little Girl came out, but 1978. We're going to go back 42 years ago. You know, had just basically started radio. So one of the first platters that I got to spin on the turntable was off your album, Live on Arrival. And it was such a blast. And of course, we had to do our censoring back then. Of course, we still do now with Steve Forbert's Midsummer Night's Toast. And that's still a song that people expect to hear from you when you perform in concert, correct?
Yeah, that's right. I may even put a live version of it out in a show we did March the 7th, just before all hell broke loose here with this virus. So if you'll watch my website, we may put something up from the most recent show, and there'll be a version of Midsummer Night's Toast on there. So to answer your question, yep, I still do it at most every show, and I still get a lot of connection with the audience on it, and it still means a lot to me.
And your voice has been very distinctive, and you started so young with your recording. How is it that you still sound the same after decades?
Well, I try to never scream, and, you know... And whatever Harry Nilsson did on his drinking spree with John Lennon what I don't want to. That's what I don't want to do.
There's
so
no
I try
pussycats.
To stay
no pussycats coming from Steve Forbert.
Right. Just keeping it kind of quiet, and there you go.